Season 8 of Fortnite is just 6 days away as of the recording of this video, so we're bound to get some big changes coming to the game very soon. What is going on, everyone? My name is Jeff, but you can call me Swift, and today we're going to be talking about some new underwater locations coming to Fortnite in Season 8. Before we jump into today's video, do me a favor, drop a like on this video and also subscribe with notifications turned on to never miss out on a brand new video. Also, real quick, the free Fortnite supporter creator skin and stuff is coming to an end today in the item shop, so make sure to go over into the item shop and support your favorite creator or just use code SwiftUAV. Alrighty, so let's actually head our way over into the item shop right now and see some of the new skins that are actually currently in the game here in Fortnite. As you see, first off, we have the Deap Sea Dominator followed by the Deap Sea Destroyer, and both of these skins actually play into the theory I have for Season 8 about Season 8 possibly being underwater in some locations on the map. And since I actually have some V-Bucks today, we're going to actually purchase the Deap Sea Destroyer here in today's video. So we're going to come over here and we're going to purchase this item. Press square and there we go. We have successfully purchased the Deap Sea Destroyer, and I think the skin's actually currently now set as my default skin. I hope. Yep, there we go. It looks pretty nice. So now that we have the Deap Sea Destroyer skin here in Fortnite, it actually fits in perfect with the topic of today's video about Fortnite actually being underwater in certain locations on the map during Season 8. Earlier today, I actually hopped into a playground match so we can actually go into a theater mode right now and inspect part of the map where I believe the whole entire section will be underwater come Season 8. So without further ado, we're going to actually go over here into my replays, let them load up because for some reason Fortnite likes to usually take forever. Apparently I have some invalid replays. Well, thankfully this replay itself was not invalid because that honestly would have been pretty bad. So what we're going to do is just speed this up just a tad, wait for my guy to jump out of the bus. There we go. And now that he's done that, we're going to switch to actually drone free, and we're going to increase our speed here and go all the way across the map right over towards Polar Peak as I mess up the drone follow. But as you guys see right over here, we have a lot of snow, and we also have a section where there's buildings and houses, etc., all underwater, which could be the clue to the next big thing in Season 8 of Fortnite. So as we're coming down here, you can definitely see there's this lake now here on the map that has all these houses completely flooded underwater. So there's been a few theories right now, been basically all these theories, rumors going on here around on YouTube, Google, anywhere, even Twitter, and Reddit, about Fortnite and Season 8, about how the map itself is going to completely flood. For example, right here you already have a section of the map that is flooded. What the other rumors currently going on is all these ice caps are going to end up melting, and when they melt, where's all that water going to go? Basically, that water would end up probably trickling down right over into here. You might see that soccer stadium get flooded out. You might even see tilted towers get flooded out. You might see some of that water actually go into the river here, make this river a little bit bigger. Those are just some of the things that could actually happen in Season 8. But the one thing that is actually kind of interesting, because of the skins that we currently just got in the item shop, the Deap Sea Destroyer and the Deap Sea Dominator, both of them are scuba divers, which means they get to go underwater and just dive around. So if we actually take a quick on dive into this building that's completely underwater, you can see that the building as of right now is still pretty good. We're actually going to turn the drone speed down as I mess that up. Note to self, just don't touch random buttons. Okay, so after a few minutes, we're finally back here in this building. I've learned don't touch random buttons without this being popped up. So as you guys can see, this side is perfectly intact. You know, you have some snow in here, whatever, but right outside it is completely frozen. This is all water. This is all ice and water completely frozen, which means when it does melt, and it's gonna have to melt at some point in Season 8, this whole entire section of the map is gonna actually be a frozen lake with buildings completely submerged by water. For me, I take this as a little hint, you know, this little fish just floating around. Some of those people like to have that fillet fish or whatever it's called up on the wall. We all know that's a bass, which can be kind of a hint towards having underwater kind of things happen here in Season 7. If you just kind of zoom around, you see the boats underwater, you got the RV, once again, that fish. So this all does make sense, especially like I was saying with the skins that we just got in the game today. At some point during Season 8, there's going to be a flood, and it's going to be massive. Buildings are going to be underwater. I know for me, one thing that's been frustrating is I don't know if we can actually get in here at all, but you can open this door when you go onto this part of the map, and even over here is completely underwater. Sometimes there's a chest. I've seen suppressed scars, I've seen gold scars, I've seen really good weapons that I can't even get, and for me, I'm waiting for this ice to finally melt. So with all that being said, let's come back up and above. Like I was saying before, as you can see, we have a lot of houses currently underwater. We have even cars, etc. This was once a little town that you can explore here in Fortnite, and next thing you know, Polar Peak happened, and all this basically became ice and underwater. So when Polar Peak melts and this here gets unfrozen, we're going to have a flood at some point in Season 8, and the map itself is going to be underwater in certain locations. I know it would be kind of cool, you know, over here we do have Tilted Towers. To see Tilted possibly have a little flood action, like maybe a foot or two of water, where your characters have to tread the water like you have to do in Loot Lake. But these are just some theories and ideas of things that could possibly be happening in Season 8. As we're just floating up here on the map, I want to give you guys a good aerial view of what we're looking at, of what could possibly come during Season 8 itself. And yeah, I mean, all this water and snow, when it melts, it has to go somewhere, and a lot of this is uphill, so it's gonna have to go downhill. So like I was saying, you might see some of that actually go into Tilted Towers. You might see some of that itself go into that river right there, which kind of flows downhill that way. So this water and snow is gonna have to go somewhere at some point, and we're gonna honestly see this map just completely freeze out, or unfreeze, and there's just gonna be a huge flood everywhere. I'm actually interested in your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section. Let me know what you think might actually happen with all this snow. Where do you think is gonna flood? Do you think Tilted Towers over here is gonna get flooded out? Do you think this little soccer park over here is gonna get flooded out? Because at some point, all this water is gonna have to go somewhere. We have a frozen lake right here with buildings underwater, so this is possibly already confirmed that we are going to have some kind of deep sea underwater kind of thing going on in Season 8. Plus with the current skins that we have in the game, the Deap Sea Dominator and the Deap Sea Destroyer, both of them are basically deep sea divers that basically go scuba diving in the water. So going with how Epic Games has been, I mean, we can fly planes now, we have a hoverboard. What's stopping them from making us have an ability where we can literally go scuba diving underwater? I don't know. Let me know. Sound off your thoughts down below in the comments section. That's actually going to wrap it up for today's video. If you did enjoy it, do me a favor and drop a like on it. Hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications to never miss out on a brand new upload. Guys, I'm going to be trying to make some brand new videos here almost every day, if not every other day, regarding Fortnite, maybe Apex Legends. A lot of people have been telling me, hey Jeff, you actually have to go play that game. It's pretty fun, so I've been considering the options of possibly playing that at some point. I just honestly, you know, I'm bad at Fortnite, and I've been bad at Apex Legends as well. I'm pretty bad, honestly, at all battle royale games, but hey, that's what happens when you're not the greatest gamer alive. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Until next time, it's been your boy Jeff, keeping it real. I'm gonna log out, I'm gonna peace out, and well, peace.